I honestly don't need an introduction. Go ahead and join my server because I'm going to be making it a type soul guild once the game drops, which according to my calculations, it is very soon. So go ahead and join my server, subscribe too. I need my subs. But first off, in my every sneak video, I said I think the release date is gonna be like July 16th. But now we know it is way sooner than anyone expected. Let me explain. Do you know that the confined Quincy King? Do you know the Almighty? Let me read something to you. The confined Quincy King regains his pulse after 900 years, his mind after 90 years, his strength after 9 years, and regains the world after 9 days. So, if you're not actually stupid, you'd realize 9 days. Guess what today is? It's the 8th. And keep in mind, the Quincy King is supposed to regain the world. Type Soul used to have the world in the palm of its hand, till it was blown up and deleted. Now it's being re-released, regaining the world once more on the 5th, or on the 9th. But look, if you don't believe me still, notice how all of the devs are currently cosplaying as Akatsuki members. There's currently 5 Akatsuki members being cosplayed. There's one person named the Nine Tails and another as the Six Tails. The Eight Tails wasn't even asked where he is, they just asked what happened to the Seven Tails. They said we eliminated him. Maybe they didn't say the Eight Tails because it is the 8th. But anyways, guess what month it is? The 7th. But it was already confirmed to be the 7th. It was already confirmed to be July. So we're gonna have to figure out what this 7 means. We're gonna have to do a little math. And we know the 7 is important because look at the time too. 7:07. Okay. So in this message, Setro kept yapping and he kept like making more lines in his text, with a total of 41 lines being used. Throughout this 41 lines, he used the number 209 times. What's 41 plus 7? 48. During that, he used the number 1 5 times. So let's add 48 plus 5. Do the math. I know you got it. I believe 53. But throughout all of this yap, Setro used 4 digits, being 0, 1, 9, and 2. So let's take those 4 digits and make the 43 a 54. Since we have the 4 digits, you know. And guess what 9 times 6 is? 54. 9, 6, both multiples of 3. Now stay with me here, stay with me. This is where it gets a little crazy. Let's drop to 54 since we already know what's going on. It all came full circle with 9 times 6 making the numbers connect. How does this make sense? Look. We know that the 6 and 9 are two-tailed beasts that haven't been captured. They were seen in VC with the other Akatsuki members. But look, that's the 6 and 9 coming into play again. That's a multiple of 3s. If you look at the Akatsuki cloak at first glance, it looks like 6 clouds, right? But then you realize 2 of the clouds are wrapped around the cloak, making it only 4 clouds in total. But we all know that Type Soul devs love to troll, and they might be a little bit of idiots. So this means they still thought it was 6, or they still will just make it 6 in this theory. Okay, now let's get all the numbers we currently have, or we're currently using. 6 Akatsuki clouds, 9 days for Yuhobaha to regain the world, 6 from the announcement messages, and the Akatsuki is overall looking for the 9 tails. So we currently have 6969. That is again 4 digits in total. So we are going to do 6 plus 9, 6 plus 9, and we get the number 30. 30 is also a multiple of 3. Also being a multiple 3 of 3 is 6, also being a multiple of 9. But what is it with these 6 and 3s and 9s and 7s that like, what does the 3 mean? That's to do with everything. There's 3 major factions in Type Soul, currently being Arrancar, Soul Reaper, and Quincy. This update is literally just a Quincy update. There's so much stuff going into Quincy, like, I mean, they're adding Almighty too, I guess, but anyways, Quincy is easily the most hated race too for really no reason other than people, like, following the crowds and hating because others hate. Other than that, there was no reason for people to hate Quincy like that, but since Setro knows this, and since Setro hates us as Type Soul, he's gonna rage bait everyone by releasing the trailer on the day your watch will be released. On the day your watch will regain the world, Setro will too regain the world, therefore restoring balance to the world and of Type Soul and restoring peace to everything as the Avatar. But now, question is, when is the trailer gonna drop? And when the trailer drops, when's it gonna release? Is it gonna be like out now? What's gonna happen? So right here it's on the 4th he says, if things go well today, the game is basically done. The trailer's already out. They're just waiting for for a developer to finish something. Right here, Cetro said that on July 4th. On the 3rd, though, he said half of this is taken care of, but the other half isn't. Once the other half is done, I can give a date. On July 3rd, a multiple of 9, by the way, says at 9 p.m. and she was in fact accidentally late by a minute, so the message wasn't at 9:13. He says I can give a date, right? Then for a while we experienced straight radio silence until the 8th. For the people worried about troll and unserious, yes, it's the month. This isn't a drill. It's not rage, but it isn't a joke. July 8th, he comes to talk about the announcement. The day right before the 9th, the day right before the combined Quincy King regains the world. He said 199. And then after that, he said one more. Well, if we just take out the one that he just added from the one more, we're left with 99. 99. Okay. I was just saying the number 9. I was trying to put emphasis on how much 9 was spoken. I didn't mean it like that. But yes, keep in mind, Almighty has not been sneaked yet because that is our trailer. This is our Type Soul. Come along with me and join my Type Soul. Even if you don't want to be in my guild, Type Soul along with me. But before I head out, look at this. 9 out of 10. Cetro has said the number 9 11 times. Okay. 12 is a multiple of 3, which is a multiple of 9. Seems like we're just one number off, okay. Oh, Almighty, the power of Yuhabaha, or your watch, I'm not calling him Yuhabaha, holds, the power Yuhabaha holds was said 5 times. Seems like we're just one number off again from 6, a multiple of 3 being a multiple of 9, okay. But he said your watch once. If we add that 1 to both of our outcomes, we get multiple of 3s being 6 and 12. Notice how we said Almighty on the 11/35th, the 35th. And he said 9 out of 10 at 3 o'clock, okay? And finally, to wrap it up, he said 6 12 times. The announcement releases on July 9th, while the game releases on the 12th or the 19th. With that is the end of my Type Soul. The game will be releasing then. If it doesn't, I don't know, bro. Just make sure to like that, smash button, and subscribe, join my server. And I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later.